So that's a great question. And I think I will hark back to the story of Raju, right? So just bear with me here, but this is an interesting story. So when we were at our telecom, the telecom company that I work with, we were trying to get the network laid in certain households, right? हम building जाया करते थे और पूछते थे यार, we want to put our geo fiber into your house, करें क्या, कैसे करें, right? And a lot of these buildings would basically say, sir, आप कोई भी चीज छूने से पहले 1 second रुकिए, right? हम राजू को बुलाएंगे. ये राजू कौन है, right? And this Raju was basically the local cable wala, right? Now Raju is the guy that knows where every wire in that 25-30-year-old building is going. He knows what wires go where. He knows what wires, if you touch, then uska taar agar ye jod gaya to ye toot jayega. He knows where different pieces are joining. He knows where the joints could have trouble. He knows pretty much everything in that building, more than the building walas know, more than the households know, more than the men know, more than the women know. Right? And the deal was simple. If for some reason the cable got cut, then they would be all hell to pay in that household, right? So the point was, this Raju is a 12th pass, or maybe 3-4 years of study, whatever he has done, but he has some phenomenally important knowledge about something that's so important to the household that the world cannot live without him in that context. अगर वो 150 घर में अगर आपको घुसना है, राजू की अनुमति के बगैर आप घुस नहीं सकते हो. That I think is the big edge. And think about this. This is the digital world, right? Anybody can give you internet. Anybody can provide cable. And the MSOs and the LCOs, they're all falling over each other to provide you. And yet that guy sitting in that household running the cable is basically so important and so valuable कि उसके बगैर चीजें चलती नहीं. That gives us deep insight into this story. We are talking about 200-300 people. I think George mentioned the fact that there are 2,000-3,000 mutual funds that are out there. They're all chasing different things. There's a lot of asset classes, etc., etc. In this bewildering world of choice, I need some anchors to tell me what's happening about me, right? And the answer is not just in knowing more about the product. That's one part of it. You need to know a lot about the product. But we come back to the hyper-local argument. Just like Raju knows everything there is to know valuable about that building, you need to know everything that is valuable to know about that consumer, that group of people you're addressing. अगर बरेली के 4 लड़के बैठे हुए हैं या 40 लोग बैठे हुए हैं वहां पे, you should know enough about them to understand what are their needs, how are they going to work on it, how much money do they have to dispose, where will they need it, where will they not need it. If you don't know that, if you're not able to give them information that's valuable, if you try and sell them or advise them on things that are not necessarily the right ones for them, then you'll lose that faith. Then you'll lose that trust. Then you will lose the honesty that I think Prahlad mentioned earlier, right? And wahi hai, yeah. Raju banna padega aapko. Basically, you have to have enough information about that group of people that nobody else knows. And वो इतना मुश्किल नहीं है. आपको बस समझना है कि consumer कर क्या है, right? Yeah. And वो अपनी target audience को बराबर से समझिएगा.